Of course. I mean, you're going to obviously ask the same question I'm going to ask. We talked a little bit earlier. You said this exactly to the T. This is going to be very competitive.
It was going to be a tight fight. Honestly, like I said, I got to watch it from the TV or whatever because, like I said, in the arena, you always get one angle, of course. But no, it was a tight fight. It was a tight fight. I thought it could have went either way with the 115, 113, in my opinion. 116, 112. That's a little too much for as tight as this fight was. But I mean, congrats to Devin Haney. Again, I hate to see how Lomachenko was upset. Well, you know, things happen like this in a very competitive fight. I'm not going to call it a robbery. But I will say that I felt like it could have went either direction. But, you know what I'm saying, Devin Haney got the win, so congrats to Devin Haney.
What do you think, seeing the fact that both guys had great success, but then they also both fell short at moments? What was kind of the problems for Devin and the problems for Loma?
For me, the problem with Devin was, you know, trying to fight on the back foot. Every time he tried to fight on the back foot, he fell into issues, and then his head gets snapped back. You know, Loma's, you know, it's real tricky. Every time you think that he's got distance, what does he do? He lunges in with a straight left hand and snaps your head back over the jab. I felt like Devin Haney did have the right idea in terms of going to the body. I felt he needed to push the smaller man back more. But again, you know, Devin did what he had to do. He got the win. It was a close fight. It wasn't none of that mess. Everybody kept saying that it was going to be a blowout and Lomachenko was just too old and yada yada yada. Lomachenko's always going to be competitive. There's never going to be a fight. Well, we haven't seen a fight when Lomachenko was blown out. But again, congrats to Devin Haney, and I like to see if he stays at 135 because there's still a lot of good fights to be made at lightweight.
Like with Shakur, how would that fight play out?
That's gonna be a good one. That'll be a good one. I think with that fight, I think Devin and them will definitely have a different strategy because again, Shakur is just as young, just as sharp, skillful, has great ring IQ, if not the best ring IQ in boxing overall. But it's a good fight. And again, another one is with Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that fight probably a little bit more dangerous from looking at what we've seen. With Lomachenko landing that big left hand, and you seen how sneaky that Tank could be with his left hand, just like how he caught Ryan Garcia in the second round. You know, Ryan didn't see. He blinded him with the jab, and he caught him in the middle with the left hand. So I feel like that left hand is pretty much Devin Haney's kryptonite, but he has to basically just, you know, work on some things in the gym and tighten up a bit.
I mean, my last question, just, you know, there's going to be two narratives. Either Devin looked really bad or Lomachenko was really that great and Devin deserves to win. Which one? Like...
I don't think that Devin Haney looked bad. I mean, it's Lomachenko. He's going to frustrate anybody at times. I mean, yeah, like that's what I told you yesterday. Like I felt like it was going to be a tighter fight than what most thought it was going to be. I thought, in my opinion, honestly, I felt that Lomachenko did start a little bit faster this time around, but at times he was fighting in spurts, and I thought he did enough in some of those rounds to win them. But again, like I said, I can't see. I've only seen him from one angle in the arena, and the judges, you know, doing their job, so I'm not mad at it.
Awesome. And my last question: assuming it's not a rematch between these two guys next, who would you like to see Loma fight?
That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, with Loma, it's hard because you don't know if this was it. You know what I mean? I mean, his main thing was to basically be undisputed, and you know that chance coming back around the corner. It's my man right here, Robeezy. Check him out. Shout out to Champ. I got you. Hey, I thought it was cool. I got a little. But yeah, in terms of going back to what you're saying, I can't call it. I don't know where Lomachenko goes from. He can compete, yes, but like really, like who's really gonna fight him if they don't have to? You know, Lomachenko's one of those type of guys. Like he's one of those guys. Like if you don't have to fight him because you know there's no belt or anything there, people are gonna avoid him regardless. He showed it. He can fight at the highest level at 35 years old. So it's not about who we want to see next. It's about who wants to fight him next.
Jamel Ortiz rematch. He's with top rank now.
Oh, Jamel Ortiz rematch is something that happened.
There's a picture that you posted on Twitter.
My partner JC and I fight to fight. We're advising Jamel Ortiz now, so that won't be happening. You know, me and Jamel Ortiz on the same team right now. Yep. But if you want to ask who I would like to see Jamel Ortiz fight now, since you know he came up with a loss against Lomachenko, I would like to see him fight Kambosos. Kambosos came up with a loss against against Devin Haney. Why not pair those two together? You know, I'm good. I work closely with Lou DiBella. I know Campos is also now. He's with Tomerick as well. So I think that's a good fight that I want to see with Jamel Ortiz. So we'll see.
Awesome. Appreciate it, champ.
Thank you.